Why can't he take ownership for what he's done in their relationship? Here's why. Let me tell you about Jared and Erica. They're 38 and 41. Jared works as an 8th grade math teacher at a private Christian middle school. It's a small school. He's been married to Erica for 13 years. They have 2 small kids. Jared has been struggling with pornography addiction since he was 12 years old. Erica found out about it when she caught him using pornography late at night early in their marriage. He sought support from their lead pastor at church, and the guys in his men's small group at church know about his pornography addiction. Erica thinks that Jared has not looked at pornography in years because that's what he told her. Twice a year, Jared travels. He goes on a trip for work once a year, and once a year he also goes on a guy's trip with his best friends from high school. For the past 4 years, when Jared goes on these trips, he gets really drunk and hires sex workers and has sex with them and cheats on his wife. Jared feels like a worthless husband and a worthless father. On his most recent work trip, Jared got really drunk and he hired a trans sex worker and had sex with him. This time he felt so much shame he came home and told Erica that something happened on his trip. But he lied to her. He said that he went to a strip club and it's the only time it's ever happened. Over the next few months, bits and pieces of the story started coming together and Erica found out more and more and more and more, and it was crushing. And then they sought out help from a certified sex addiction therapist. Then, with support, they went through a full therapeutic disclosure. Jared shared everything with his wife. Obviously, Erica was devastated, but with the help of 2 individual therapists and a couples therapist, they decided that they were going to work through this and see if they could salvage their marriage. One of the exercises that they're supposed to do from their couples therapist is that Erica is supposed to tell Jared about the pain that she experiences, about the betrayal trauma that she goes through on a regular basis. And every time she does, he either emotionally shuts down and gets numb and has a blank stare on his face, or he has an emotional outburst. He gets angry and rageful, and he really says terrible things about himself. And Erica feels like she has to care for him and calm him down instead of being cared for herself. He cannot empathize with her pain. And Erica has no idea why her partner cannot empathize with the pain that he's caused. Why can't he take ownership for what he's done in their relationship? Here's why. When Jared was growing up, his dad would get really drunk. He would beat his mom and he would beat his siblings. Jared thinks that he would get beat too, but he can't remember it. This happened for years and years, until when Jared was 11, his mom took him and his siblings and left. During couples counseling, Jared told Erica about a time that when he was little, he heard his dad beating his mom, and he was in his room by himself, and he felt completely numb. Then he had to go to bed and wake up for school the next day, and at school he had to pretend like everything was fine, even though at home he was going through a living hell with his parents. Jared had to compartmentalize his home life just to survive and present like he was having a reasonable life for an elementary school student. This is called traumatic organization. It's the same way that Jared would be able to go and act out on these trips and then come home and pretend like everything was okay, or go to work and pretend like everything was okay. He's been doing it his entire life. And the example he used when he went numb, when his mom was getting hit in the bedroom, is the same thing that happens when Erica talks about her pain. He goes numb, his body shuts down, he separates from his emotions. It's called traumatic dissociative avoidance. It's another way that he learned to survive in his childhood. Jared grew up with the inability to feel as a survival tactic. It's the only way that he could get through life. It's like growing up with 2 perfectly functional legs and being pushed around in a wheelchair your entire life. And then somebody tells you, hey man, you can walk. And then you get up and you start to use your legs. And at first your balance is wonky, and then your legs get a little bit stronger. And then someone hands you a basketball and says, hey, go dunk this. Yeah, right. It's impossible. It would take years to strengthen the legs you've never used before, to do squats and stretches and jump and jump and jump, and then maybe you could dunk. That's the same thing that's happening with Jared. He's been detached from an emotional experience to survive his entire life. And now, within a few months, the expectation is for him to be able to fully feel and fully emote and fully empathize with his wife's experience. He cannot do it yet. And just like the person that's learning to use their legs, over time, he will be able to do so if he keeps working at it, keeps working with a therapist, keeps doing the exercises in couples therapy, keeps practicing at home with his wife. And it's possible that these months are the first time in his life he's ever felt anything other than anger. It's the first time he's feeling sadness, fear, joy, gratitude, curiosity. They're all brand new for him. Your husband can learn to empathize with your pain if he keeps working at it. My hope is that he does so for you, and that you give him the space to keep learning and trying and struggling and failing. It does get better. There is hope for you. There is hope for your relationship. Keep going. If this video was helpful for you, do all the YouTube things. Like, subscribe, watch more. This resource library exists just for you, to support you through this healing journey. If you'd like to work with me or a therapist or coach like me on healing from compulsive sexual behavior, healing from betrayal trauma, or healing your relationship after an intimate partner betrayal, please come visit us at newpathsexaddiction.com. You can heal these wounds, but you cannot do it alone. I hope to see you there.